I want you to do it for yourself, right? I'm tired of living this life where an element of why I'm doing something is because other people might see it. When I was younger, everything I decided to do was because I thought of the purpose that it served in my life exclusively. I had this, it's not even selfish because who gives a fuck about your life anyway? Yeah. So I'll give you an example. I used to do cold showers. I went about 6 years in a row of doing cold showers exclusively, and the thing that triggered it wasn't that other people are doing cold showers. I heard it's really good for you. Da, da, da. It was really innocent. I had signed up for this thing called Tough Mudder, right? It's like this obstacle course in the UK. There's like lots of muddy stuff, and you got to get past these things, and it's like a 12-mile run. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be hard work, but when you sign up, they send you a little pack that basically says, here are the strength requirements, or it would help if you're stronger, like follow these workouts. That's how I got into doing pull-ups before school in the park. I didn't think about bodybuilding or looking better to get women or anything. I just wanted to do this course relatively easily compared to how hard it could have been if I didn't get stronger. And then I started taking cold showers because one of the obstacles was like this cold plunge, and I was terrified of the cold. And I had this idea that I needed to prep my body for this cold, right? And then I started doing it. I wasn't telling people about it. I wasn't like, I was genuinely just thinking I'm taking cold showers because it's going to help me deal with this obstacle. And then when I finished, I kept it up because every time I came out of the cold shower, I felt good. Before I went in, I was scared to come out feeling good. Why not keep it up? Then I start finding out other people are doing it. And my point is not that you can't take inspiration from other people, but the real reason I found a benefit in this habit is because it started off and continued to be something that I did for myself. Do it for yourself training. I did training for myself. I didn't want to look better so that other people could see me and look at me better. I wanted to be stronger for something else, and that let me put way more passion into it. That let me get way more out of it. You know, that let me get the proper outcomes that one would expect from the activity. If your energy going into the activity is off a little bit, you know, it gets tainted, and you don't really have the same impact in your life that you kind of want it to because you're not doing it for yourself. I lost my way as I first wanted to become a sort of online fitness coach back in 2022. Social media was so new to me. I didn't grow up with a phone. I got Instagram when I was 18 years old, and I didn't post. I didn't interact with other people's posts. I just watched memes. So it was very weird. And I remember my online fitness coach, he just kept saying you have to post every day, and it was the hardest thing for me to get to understand and do. And it took me about 8 months before I started posting daily. 8 months of like self-sabotage. And when I finally started posting daily, I got my first client. And then we made good progress, me and the client, I would say. But I lost my momentum in terms of the marketing, and life got ahead of me, and then I got injured. And anyway, that business fell apart. But the point is, what is the point? Am I just chatting shit? Do it for yourself. Posting, right? So I've got in this world of posting now, and I've got in this habit of posting for the sake of attracting people into my life. Well, the reality was I was supposed to attract people into the services that I offer them. But at some point, I changed my style because I stopped coaching into documenting my life and trying to inspire. And there's value there, 100%. And it did. I had people tell me that I've inspired them. But the problem is, I don't like social media, and I don't really like posting. So the moment that there's friction between me doing it and I'm still doing it, we have to really look at why am I doing it. And part of it was the expectation of other people. I stopped doing it for myself. Do you understand? And that's what kind of led to this spiral. And I can't be asked to show you because I have to set it up. But I track my habits, right? When I want to improve my mental health, I understand that reading, learning, meditating, exercise, and gratitude journaling are really good for my mental health. When I track them, I'm able to just feel better about life and I'm able to be more productive. I started sharing these daily, at first to hold myself accountable, but at some point I stopped caring about holding myself accountable, and it was more about trying to get other people to do it or whatever. And it changed my relationship fundamentally with the habits. And I stopped getting the effect I needed from them. They started feeling more like a chore. I started neglecting them. I stopped tracking them, and my mental health spiraled down. Fundamentally, I just stopped doing it for myself. This seems contradictory because I'm posting everything on YouTube every single day, but there's a difference here. YouTube is detached from social media. I don't know you guys. I don't think I know anyone that... I'm sure there's people that I know that are subscribed or have seen a YouTube video of mine, but I don't actually know. I can't guess who's going to see this. On Instagram, I can guess basically every person in my life that's going to see it. So it's completely different. And what I used to do and show on Instagram is now becoming stuff that I do and purposely don't show. I want to put the work in for myself and then let the results speak for themselves. So I've started tracking my habits. I haven't shared that anymore. And I'm keeping that part to myself because I'm doing it for myself. Now what I might do at the end of the month is post one picture of it and say, here's what I did this month. You know, still keep that element of trying to inspire people, showing people what it takes to progress in this life and succeed, but keeping it at a base level to myself. I'm going to the gym at 4 a.m. every single morning. I haven't stopped since last week, Wednesday. I don't plan on stopping. I love it. You might see it's light outside for the first time in one of these videos. I didn't record a video this morning. I still went gym, right? I'm not telling people I'm going gym. People might think I'm still depressed and doing nothing with my life. I don't like doing this for myself again. That's the whole thing. Right. Yesterday overview. I think I spoke to you guys. I told you that my plan was to obviously go gym, and then it was to do like 3-4 hours of work and block it out in my calendar. I didn't do that. I spent a lot of the day cooking. I had a really good day of eating. I ate about 3,800 calories. But I'm not doing the work specifically for getting back to a point where I'm a good online coach again. And part of the reason is what I spoke about yesterday, but a new understanding now is the stress in my life and the pressures that are being put on me to find an income from something immediate has made me forget that this is my way out of my fundamental problems, not my physical immediate problems that people want me to deal with right now, but in a spiritual way or in a fundamental way, getting back to coaching, servicing this niche, these people that struggle to fucking eat, man. Picky eater, no appetite, never hungry, could happily eat one meal a day and never complain, you know? Eat a few bites of food and you're full. I think I can serve them. I think I can solve their problem because I did it for myself. And I think it can change people's lives. So that's fundamentally what I need to be putting my time into. And everything else, and obviously I need to take care of things, but I need to still think of this as the number one thing. And once it became the number two, then I kind of fucked it all up. And it fucked up my mental. I've been having shit sleep, stressing and stuff. The stress wasn't there when I believed in this. So I'm going back to that, right? I wish my iPad was... Yeah, my iPad's here. So I'm going to put it in my calendar now to hold myself accountable. I've got an appointment at 3:45. So as soon as I come back, so I'm gonna study now, and I'm gonna study afterwards. So it's 1:30 now. I can study till 3, and then I need to leave. So I'm gonna put that in. Study till 3, and then I'm gonna come back at about probably 4:45. So if I'm coming back at 4:45, what should I do? Maybe let's say I study at 5, get a little cheeky 2 hours in, at least bare minimum. I kind of want to get 3 hours in. So till 8. Perfect. I'll put down, hold myself accountable. Alright, so make that the goal. And yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I have to get studying in. Gym's been going well. Gym's not a chore anymore. Cooking and eating, getting way better at it. It's not feeling like a chore anymore. Somehow studying is feeling like a chore. Creating an income is somehow finding a chore. So I changed my priorities, man. I got to sort that shit out. Right, guys, I'll leave you with that.